for a nationwide ban on all abortions with no exceptions for rape or incest. And if I've got that wrong, I would invite Ms. Foster to correct me. Do I have it wrong, yes or no?
If we added rape and incest exceptions, would you vote for it?
Okay, I reclaim my time, of course.
Well, it seems like this clown just loves getting wrecked. I'm Jazz Borganzo, and this is what's next. Good Monday, everyone. Happy Labor Day. Jazz Borganzo here. Another episode of What's Next, your daily dose as always. Hope you guys are doing well today. I know a lot of you have the day off, so enjoy. Jamie Raskin. Now you're probably asking yourself, who the fuck is Jamie Raskin? Well, Jamie Raskin, Democratic representative, who no one knew from a fucking hole in the ground prior to the overturning of Roe, but once that happened, he crawled out of a spider hole and got wrecked by Catherine Foster. Now he's back, of course, with the whole situation going on in Mar-a-Lago, excuse me. And then, of course, Joe Dementia's wonderful ode to Nazism in Philadelphia. He decides, well, you know what? The MAGA movement is a problem. It's fascist, because, of course, it is. Let's take a look. This comes out of Breitbart. Raskin, Trump's MAGA movement has hallmarks of a fascist political party. Representative ass clown Jamie Raskin, Democrat out of Maryland, said Sunday on CBS's Face the Nation that former President Donald Trump's MAGA movement has the hallmarks of a fascist political party. Major Garrett. So former President Trump says that MAGA Republicans are trying to save democracy. Again, I have to reemphasize and correct people over and over and over and over and over again that we are a republic. It's in the Constitution, morons. They want to be taken seriously on the issue. So let's review what the former president said earlier this week. He said the 2020 election should be rerun. He should be reinstated. And if reelected in 24, he will provide apologies and full pardons to those charged and or convicted, excuse me, for the storming of the Capitol on January 6th by Chewbacca. Raskin, well, first, if you think that election should be rerun, which is something he's been asserting from the beginning, he's totally outside of the Constitution. Correct. There is no procedure for the military to just seize the election machinery and run a new election, which is one of the things that his disgraced former National Security Advisor Michael Flynn was pushing. Yeah, about Michael Flynn, he was cleared on all charges. All charges. And we know was part of the January 6th plot. Yes, the plot, yes, take over the country. Yes, the whole shenanigans. And look, more than 60 courts rejected every claim of electoral fraud and corruption which Donald Trump advanced. Well, Raskin needs to take a look at the number of states, the supposed 6 states that were in question. And a number of those states have resolved and changed their minds. He had the benefit of more than 60 courts, excluding 8 courts which he appointed the judge's office. Look at all those claims that were all rejected. No. And was rejected in the states that he lost the election. No. 2 of the hallmarks of a fascist political party are 1, they don't accept the results of the election and don't go their way. And 2, they embrace political violence. Yes. I'll talk about that in a bit. And I think that's why President Biden, President Dementia Joe was right to sound the alarm on this week after continuing attacks on our Constitution ordered from the outside by the Trump and his movement. But let's hear a little bit from the ass clown himself.
He's saying that the election should be rerun, which is something he's been asserting from the beginning. That's totally outside of the Constitution. There's no procedure for the military just to seize the election machinery and run a new election, which is 2 of the hallmarks of a fascist political party are 1, they don't accept the results of elections that don't go their way, and 2, they embrace political violence. And the
fact of the matter is that Jamie Raskin is an ass clown. The first time you get wrecked in front of a national audience, you pretty much need to crawl back into your spider hole and go away. But no, because of course the left is so desperate, the left-wing media is so desperate just to interview anybody, they'll grab this clown. But he made one key point, and that was the election being rerun is unconstitutional. That's factual. That's absolutely fact. There's nothing in the Constitution about, a mulligan, a redo. But after that, he pretty much went off the cliff and crashed and burned. He talks about political violence. That we, Republicans, we, conservatives, not those MAGA, but conservatives, almost 100 million of us, were basically called domestic terrorists by one Joe Dementia in his wonderful Ode to Communism speech, or Ode to Nazism, however you want to put it. When you have nonsense like this being spouted, when you have the same political party, the former Democratic Party, now the Socialist Party, who turned a blind eye to the Summer of Love in 2020, where there was $5 billion in damages. Houses and communities destroyed, stores looted and robbed, burned. Cops shot, cops killed, including one young gentleman who was defending his life, but yet he was put on trial because he shot 3 black people. Oh, I'm sorry, they happened to be white people. And it turned out that he had a constitutional right to defend himself. But that was just one of many, many lovely things that happened during that Summer of Love. But Democrats see no, hear no, speak no when it comes to that time in our history, because to them it doesn't exist. But the rest of us who have common sense saw everything happened in real time and wrecked them and destroyed them for it. But yet you still have ass clowns like this guy Raskin, and Shift for Brains, and Pelosi, and the little bartender, and others, who are basically saying that those who voted for Donald Trump, those who support Donald Trump, like you and me, we're the problem. Well, come November, God willing, there's going to be a bigger problem. And with that being said, I'm Jazz Berganzo. This is What's Next. Want to see more just like this? Please leave a comment below. Like it, share it, subscribe to it. And we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.